Shalom. All praises to the Most High Yah and His wonderful Son, Yahweh Shah. Yah being God in Paleo-Hebrew, and Yahweh Shah being Christ in Paleo-Hebrew. And this is the Nicholas family. Today, we're going to get into the Fitzpatrick family. All the swarthy brothers in the Americas, the Caribbean islands, Europe, and all the swarthy brothers scattered abroad with the surname Fitzpatrick, like Africa, Canada, Australia. Before the narrative that y'all was slaves here in the Americas and the Caribbean islands, you guys was royalty in Europe. You guys was royalty in Ireland. Ireland was once ruled by our last Negro king, King Charles and the Stuarts.
History is a lie. From the book, When Scotland Was Jewish, quote, the Scottish royal Stuarts were equally dark and Semitic in appearance. Of Charles II's dusky appearance, his mother, Queen Henrietta Maria, had been half mortified, writing after her confinement that the child was so dark she was ashamed of him. He was quickly dubbed the Black Boy.
To remind y'all, the Negroes, the Hebrews, we ruled the dark ages of Europe for 1,000 years, from 500 AD to 1500 AD. That was prophecy fulfilled in Revelations 20:6. Blessed and holy is he that hath part in the first resurrection. On such the second death hath no power, but they shall be priests of Yahweh and of Yahweh Shah, and shall reign with him 1,000 years. So we rule with Christ and Yahweh as priests and missionaries all throughout Europe. In the 1100 AD, we created these family surnames like Fitzpatrick as the Norman Barons.
Before it comes into fruition into America, my question is, who were the Normans in 1066? On to the next slide, please. And here are the Normans. Have they ever told you they were black?
Oh, stop it now. You know I ain't got no hair to fall out.
Look, I have 1,000 of these images. Louis, Gaspard, Henri, Joseph, Maurice. These are the Normans.
Now that we verified that the Normans were black, let's verify that the Normans situated our surnames. Did the Normans introduce surnames? Following the invasion and subsequent occupation of the Normans in England in 1066, hereditary surnames were to be introduced by Norman barons. We checked off that the Normans were black. We checked off that the Normans situated our surnames. Now let's understand what having a surname verifies. Where does a surname originate from? Does surnames mean anything? A last name, also known as a family name or surname, is typically passed down from one generation to the next. Surnames can provide insight into a person's ancestry, cultural background, or geographic origins. If you can't respect that, your whole perspective is whack. In 1492, the Eastern Byzantine Empire fell, which was ran by swarthy Negroes. And in 1492, the Western Roman Empire rose, which was ran by YT Edomites. And in that same season, King James Stewart got into power, and the Roman Catholic Church tried to assassinate King James with the gunpowder plot, and black nobility started to crumble, and Revelations 20:7 happened. And when 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison. Then Revelations 20:8 happened, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth. So they deceived the nations, chiefly us. They made us believe our Christ was white, our saints was YT, and our forefathers was YT. This is the Fitzpatrick connection to the Jacobites. Fitzpatrick connection to the Jacobism involves the prominent Irish Fitzpatrick clan chief of Ossory, particularly figures like Barnaby Fitzpatrick, 7th Baron, Upper Ossory, who was involved with James II exile court and served in his Irish army, representing a prominent Irish noble family aligned with the Stuarts' cause against William and Mary after the Glorious Revolution. If you look into the Bristol records, you'll find Fitzpatricks going into Barbados, Jamaica, Virginia, and Maryland. along with other Irish surnames. And this is y'all history before slavery and indentured servitude. The Fitzpatrick family, the Negroes, the Hebrews before slavery and indentured servitude. Etymology of Fitzpatrick. What does the name Fitzpatrick mean? Most of the old Irish surnames that can be found throughout the world today have their roots in the Gaelic language. The original Gaelic form of the name Fitzpatrick is Mac Gaelio Pardig, denoting a devotee of St. Patrick. This is the only native Irish surname with the prefix Fitz, as all others descend from the Normans. Early origins of the Fitzpatrick family. The surname Fitzpatrick was first found in Ossory, the former kingdom of Ossory, now county Kilkenny, located in southeastern Ireland in the province of Leinster, where they were the traditional prince of Ossory, claiming descent from the O'Connors, O'Harts, and Giola Padraig, a warlike chief in Ossory who lived in the second half of the 10th century. Early notables of the Fitzpatrick family. Sir Barnaby Fitzpatrick, 1535 to 1581, one of the first to submit to Henry and was knighted for his alliance in 1558. He was the son and heir of Brian Fitzpatrick or McGillapatrick, First Lord. Brian Fitzpatrick, 1585 to 1652, was Victor Apostolic of Ossory, and Richard Fitzpatrick, Lord Goran, 1727, was the second son of John Fitzpatrick of Castletown, Queens County. So to remind the Fitzpatrick family, your history was not erased. It was stolen and then whitewashed. History shows y'all connected through Europe, Jamaica, Barbados, Maryland, Virginia. Y'all are all one kinfolk, one clan. It's about time y'all come together. Remember y'all Hebrew Israelites, keep the commandments and get your blessing. This is the house of Nicholas. I hope y'all was edified. Shalom.